Hey there, welcome to Work in Progress, a how-to series that's meant to help you with everything from prepping for a job interview to boosting your confidence or negotiating a raise. Here's today's question.
We're all interested in becoming more productive, right? Well, productivity really comes down to organization, and organization at work comes down to your to-do list. Personally, I have sticky scrap notes, I have other scrap pages with a long to-do list that doesn't make sense, with half crossed out things, and another to-do list floating around somewhere else, but that's what works for me. Ultimately, the best to-do list for you is the one that works best for you and your brain. It shouldn't be stressful to make. It shouldn't take you an hour to make. It shouldn't be super long or super short. And you want to be able to meet the deadlines, because meeting deadlines is a crucial part of any job. If you need help deciding on what kind of to-do list works best for you, we've got a free resource for you, and we've got templates. I'm about to walk through 3 of our favorite to-do list methods. So if you want to follow along, download these free templates using the link in the description. You can print them out or update them on your computer, whatever works best for you. Let's get started. Calendar comparison list. How many times a day do you check your calendar? Probably more than you'd like to admit, right? That's why some people opt for a comparison list, where you have your calendar on one side and your to-do list kind of integrated with that. Let's walk through how that works. Okay, so this is what that to-do list might look like. If you're an online calendar person, you plug in your planned tasks in line with your meetings and any priority projects in your free time or open windows. You could even go as far as to commit timeframes for your task. So if you want to get your SEO project done by 1 p.m., you want to put that in your calendar, but on the to-do list side, so that you can easily compare and contrast what you're going to get done today. Ivy Lee list. The Ivy Lee method, named after its creator, Ivy Ledbetter Lee, is super simple. You're going to write down 6 tasks, and that's it, just 6. You write them down the day before, and when you get to work the next morning, you take out your list and you get started. You prioritize these tasks so that the first one is the most important, followed by the second most important, on and on down to the 6th. When you work through this list, you only work on one task at a time. I know that sounds crazy, but you just want to focus on the single task. You can only move on to the next task when you finish the previous one. Whatever you don't finish that day gets moved to the list for tomorrow. Stacked project management list. We all have big projects. But it's not helpful to write down your big projects on your to-do list if they're composed of teeny tiny projects that you have to get done first. You don't write create a website on your to-do list if that actually means you have to choose a URL, make a logo, and all of that stuff first. That's why you want to do a stacked project management list, because it entails the big project, but then also lists out all the tiny steps you have to do along the way. So a stacked project management list would look something like this, where you fill out the big project at the top and all the tiny tasks that you have to do along the way underneath. This helps you to be able to mark things off as you're going along, rather than just have a big to-do hanging over your head for a long time, even though you're actually working towards that goal along the way. Whatever your organization style is, it's important that you find a to-do list that matches that and makes you more efficient. It doesn't need to stress you out, and it doesn't need to be a really time-consuming task. If one of these resonated with you, that's perfect and makes me super happy. But if not, the article I wrote, we actually walk through 2 other options that might be a good fit for you. That's linked in the description. And if you're really dedicated to productivity, be sure to check out our video we made on how to boost your productivity, or download the Productivity Rule of 3 guide. Be sure to let us know what your favorite to-do list is in the comments.